G'day, guys, and welcome to the first tipping video episode of the year. We are entering round two,
tipping.
and we start on Thursday night. Similar to last week on Thursday, we had Carlton to start off with. Except this time they're playing against your boys,
Yes.
Steve-O, the Hawks.
Yes.
Take us away. What do you reckon?
I'm thinking, as I mentioned in the previous podcast,
Watch it if you haven't.
make sure you tune into that. But I do think this is a massive danger game for us. This is the worst time to play Carlton at any
worst.
stage of the season. They must be breathing fire, losing to
Under 18s.
the expected wooden spooners.
Yes.
Albeit round one. And
Yes.
we all know how all of our predictions go to crap. So they could just make finals, Richmond. But, massive danger game. I find this tough to tip. I'm probably going to go Carlton. Just so if I get the tip wrong, I don't care. If Hawthorn
hedging his
lose, Carlton wins, I get the tip. So yeah, I will. Carlton by 13.
Interesting.
Ooh. I would probably tip Carlton, but I do think it's the best thing, as I said, for the Hawks to actually lose that game just so they can build a little bit of resilience before the season gets really crazy.
Exactly.
Might be a good thing. So I think it's going to be a tough game.
All right, seeing as you both are going Carlton,
You're going to go Hawkies.
I'm going to go for the Blues to lose.
Okay.
I'm going to go
Hollywood
with the
Hawks.
Gonna
Hollywood
go with the
Hawks.
Now, having said that, this
the
is
Hollywood Hawks.
This
I
is
like the
purely a
Hollywood Hawks.
heart selection here because the brain does tell me that Carlton gets up. I think
Really?
they've had their one game last week, so Hawthorn don't have that advantage of playing against a team that didn't play the week before. And I think Hawthorn now in this case are disadvantaged because you're going to be coming off a 6-day break. Whereas
that doesn't mean much.
it doesn't mean much, but you've already played. It was a physical game last week, and then the game against the Swans also wasn't a particularly easy one either.
No.
So I think
So that might mean we're just match fit, ready to go. If we're battle tested.
battle tested, sure, but these guys are not only battle tested, they've
Don't
also
use
been.
the name, mate. You're doing it just to piss me off.
It's fine.
It's working.
Not only are Carlton battle tested now, they are, as you say, breathing fire. So
Yeah.
I do think in my head that it's going to be a Carlton win, especially if Curnow is back in the side as well.
Yeah, I think he
because
should be.
they were playing last week as if they had Curnow in the side, but now that he's going to
They
play,
just kept bombing it.
they just kept bombing it. Classic dumbass.
Yep.
Carlton.
We'll see how it goes.
So I'm actually going to tip the Hawks.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go with I know they're favourites here. I think they shouldn't be, but I'm going to tip the Hawks anyway.
Great.
Friday night, Doggies hosting the Pies. I think this is the Dogs'
Nah,
100th
Collingwood.
anniversary.
Collingwood
Yep.
beat them.
Game.
They're naming themselves Footscray for the week.
That's
The front
cute.
of
That's very
Very cute.
So it's Footscray versus Collingwood.
Footscray, Franco Cozzo.
Don't go there.
That's really cute. And I love the cannolis in Footscray. You know that they have really the best cannoli in Melbourne. At the
I love the
Cavallo.
slippery floor in the coffee shops they have in there.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Fucking
Happy
cannoli.
St. Patrick's Day. All right, so
Anyway, I'm tipping Collingwood.
sure.
Collingwood
Yeah.
by
Easy.
41.
Easy. Good luck, Luke Beveridge.
Collingwood, yep. I
Just
agree.
because it's at the G and
It's like a no-brainer
Yeah.
in my mind, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
We're always wrong at footy.
Yeah, the Pies love playing at the G.
Yeah, but good for Footscray. I think it's cute.
Like I know it's a Footscray home game, but let's be real. There's going to be more Pies there than Doggies.
Tim Membry to kick a bag.
Possibly. We then get to Saturday games. It is my boys, the Bombrays, up against
The Crows.
the Crows at the MCG. I just think our injuries to two of our most important players structurally, our leader in the forward line in Langford. So now we've got no Langford. 2-minute Peter's also injured. No Stringer. Like, we've lost our leading goalkeeper of the last 3 years, essentially, to injury.
I think you'll beat them.
Or trade.
You're beating the Crows.
And no Ridley in the back line.
You're beating the Crows.
So we're losing to the Crows.
No, you're beating them.
We're losing to the Crows.
I tip Essendon.
Oh, I hope you're right, but I don't
I
see
think you
it.
beat them.
I find this extremely tough to tip.
Yep.
I think I'll say the Crows, though.
Okay. I'm tipping Essendon.
It wouldn't surprise me if Essendon won.
If we won without
Wouldn't surprise me
Ridley,
either.
or if we beat the Crows without Ridley or Langford, that is a terrible performance. That would be disappointing for Adelaide, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
they first of all, they're not at home, which is a problem for them to begin with. The second of all, you guys want to win. And they just won, so they don't
I
give a
think
shit.
they want to win too.
Nah, they won't. Look, if there's any gift we can give you,
Please, St
it's a
Kilda.
false sense of confidence. So I think you'll be all right.
Please, St Kilda. All right, we then get to 4:15 game, Twilight. I like the Twilight session. Port Adelaide hosting the Tigers. This
They'll
is
beat the Tigers.
This is a 10+ goal win for Port, isn't it?
For Port, yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
10 plus
Everyone's
goals.
saying Hinkley needs to go now. They're going to play this game. They're going to win, and then they're going to shut up about the Hinkley retirement.
Well,
thing.
Hinkley's going
Like,
to go anyway.
Yeah, but why is everyone saying go now? Like, shut up, everyone. There's been one game. It's so annoying.
Look, so succession plans are known to be
Terrible.
yes.
I
like-
still think they're going to win that game.
Like Hawthorn literally gave up on their succession plan
Correct.
3 weeks in.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, yeah, wait, hang on. This isn't really working. So let's just,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. The
let's
Hawks,
make the announcement
yeah,
now.
Hawks made ruthless calls, and they are
You have
reaping the benefits.
You have to.
Sometimes you just have to be willing to rip the Band-Aid off.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yes, short-term pain. Absolutely. It stings like a bitch. We get it. But the long-term benefits,
So much better.
so much better. But
Yeah,
despite that, Port win.
As great of a win as it was for Richmond, I think it is a easy Port Adelaide win. They'll look to bounce back. They're not that bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Port pretty comfortably for me.
We then get to the evening game. It is your boys,
Yeah.
Anna, the Saints.
Yeah.
Some people like to call them the Aints versus the Geelong Cats at Marvel Stadium.
Yeah.
Take us away. Lay the case for your boys.
There's probably a lot of Saints that think we're going to win that game. I'm not confident about it, but I'll tip them anyway. I don't care. Yeah.
We love that about you.
And Ross does like to coach against Chris Scott. I think he likes that challenge, and I think he actually performs well against that. It just depends who's going to be available to play. And, you know, again, thanks, Josh Battle. We really don't have a defensive line, so thanks a lot. Appreciate it. It'll be a struggle, but I'll tip
But you
them.
get up.
I'll just tip us.
Well, Saints
I
have
don't
a good
care.
record against Geelong at Marvel,
do.
don't they?
We do.
Hard to go against Geelong, though. So I'll say
And
Geelong
they looked
by...
great in the last.
I'll say Geelong by 21.
Great.
Now I'm worried that if I tip against the Saints, they're going to be like, there's this bias against the Saints.
God, you could hear
With
a pin
all
drop
due,
there.
with the greatest of love, I'm going to tip the Cats. Paulie from Hoops Crew is a watcher as well. So, Paulie, this is for you, mate.
Okay.
All right. Nah, I mean, seriously, it's the Cats. The Cats are...
Most people would tip the Cats. It's not a surprise.
It's not
They're
a surprise.
favorite.
Correct. I mean,
Yeah.
the way they went about it on the weekend was absolutely...
All professional.
Very professional.
I think we're going to have a tough beginning of the season, and we'll see how it goes 4 weeks in. We'll be a lot better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just think the Cats, they just never die. I've actually tipped them to finish in the top 4.
They do have 9 lives.
They have 9 lives.
Yeah.
So we then get to the Sunday games. It is Brisbane hosting West Coast.
Is it an easy tip?
I mean, do we need to talk about it?
We don't need to talk about it.
I'll
I think
say-
the Eagles will play well.
I'll say Brisbane by 5 goals. Yeah.
They'll just do what they need to do.
Yeah,
don't know if they'll play well.
they'll get the job done.
See it through.
yeah, I don't know about 5
There's
goals.
sometimes these games aren't as blown out of proportion
Yeah.
margins
Correct.
I
as we
agree.
think that'd be. So West Coast put in a better fight, but Brisbane get the job done. 5 goals. It'll be like 105 to 75 or something.
Yeah, I mean, they've got so many injuries and obviously interruptions to their preseason with
Yeah.
with Alfred. So
I wonder how
look
the
at us on
ground.
a first name
I
basis.
wonder how the ground will be.
I think it's Alfie.
It can't be the same, surely.
The ground?
The-
I'm sure it'll
Well, the
be
ground
fine.
wasn't great to begin with.
No,
I'm
true.
sure it'll be fine for a game of footy.
Fucking dilapidated, honestly. All right, we then get to the afternoon/twilight session between the two Melbourne teams, one Central and one North. North Melbourne versus Melbourne.
Oh,
I actually
At
find this.
Marvel.
I actually find this really tough to tip.
why? Think North are going to win. I want to tip North, but I
I
always
kind of
do.
want to, but
Why? Why? Talk to us.
I think it's more the fact. Oh, gee, Melbourne never play at Marvel.
No.
No one talks about it. They never play at Marvel.
That's what I was thinking too.
I never recall them playing at Marvel. So
Can we tip North?
Um,
Yes.
You're going to tip them regardless.
I like to. I just want to keep the faith.
I think Melbourne looked good enough last week to where I will back them.
Correct.
Oh, so
I
you're
thought
tipping
they
Melbourne.
looked very good. So I would have tipped North if they didn't look that good. So I'll go Melbourne by 8 points. Nail biter.
No, I'm tipping Melbourne by 25.
Fair enough.
Do I have to
North
tip
North Melbourne are going to be without Griffin Logue, unfortunately. So that back line is going to be a lot of
but-
heavy lifting to Chom over there in the back line.
Yeah,
to
Chom and
compensate.
Core.
Which isn't the greatest. Chom's great.
Shout out to Chom. He's a ripper.
Yeah, Comben's a
Look,
great player.
I think Melbourne will win, but I wish all the best to North. And I hope
Absolutely.
they pull through.
Absolutely. No
I
hate
hope
to
they
North
pull
Melbourne.
through. Come on, Clarko.
And on the last
This
game.
is going to be a great game.
Yeah, last
I
game
think.
because the Suns and the Giants are two expansion teams of the bye this week. So we round things off 6:10 p.m. on Sunday with the Dockers hosting the Swans.
Oh, yeah.
Both
it's gonna be
teams
so good.
coming off losses. The Swans are 0-2. Meanwhile,
Frio's
the
at
Dockers are at home, but gee, they got heave-hoed by the Cats on the weekend. That was really bad.
They'll be smarting.
They'll be smarting.
Swans are smarting. What did I say? They lose the first 2 games. It's going to be a problem.
Are they going to lose the first 3, though?
You think they're going to lose
I'm
this
asking
one?
you, are they going to lose the first 3?
I don't know. This one's really tough for me to tip.
Are you going to wait for Steve-O and I to give our predictions and then you're going to make your call?
I'll tip Rio.
Freo.
But that's not because I don't think
Me
the
too.
Swans are good. I think they're good, and I think it's going to be a tough game. Something's up there. I think losing the 2 games is demoralizing.
I actually find this extremely tough to
It
tip
is.
It
again.
is tough to tip.
Um,
I'm going to tip the home team.
Freo.
And that's it. That's the last tip.
Sydney
gift they're gonna get from me.
0-3 just
Yes.
doesn't feel right.
Didn't
But
they
I
start
will-
0-5 the other year?
Yeah, so that's why I'm sort of thinking, could they have similar sort of vibes? I'm still going to go Freo by 2 points.
Wow, it's going to be bad if Sydney lose again.
It's unfortunate. I mean,
They can still come back from it.
Yeah.
Of course
of
they
course.
can. I'm not saying they can't. It's just shit.
I just think they've got too many
Yeah,
injuries
shit.
over there, the Swans. I think they've just got too many injuries. And
is that it?
Freo at home.
Is that it, or is it the new coach?
No, I think
the
they
new
got
coach
injury.
is a little.
I think they've got injuries. I think that's contributing. So I'm going to tip the Fremantle Dockers. So those are all of our tips, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know in the comments down below what you think are going to be the results coming out of round 2. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're on YouTube, give us a 5-star rating. If you are on Spotify, it greatly helps us out and gets the greater coverage and hopefully increases the size of our wonderful community. Thanks so much, guys, for being on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you all in the next one, guys.
Happy St. Patrick's
Happy
Day.
Cheers.
Again, yes.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.